Puck taken to the boards and just basically held there. So Feedy has gone to the penalty box. 3 15-minute periods. So this penalty is called at 9:25 of the first period.
It's early in the game, but a real big opportunity right now for LaSalle. They have to get the next goal. They can't go behind 4-0. This is a big opportunity. They really haven't generated any offense. Big chance for them to get themselves in this game.
Matt Johnson and Chris Murphy are the penalty killers. Moving in deep here is Dave Farrell. Farrell rounding the net, looks for somebody at the point. Decided instead to give it to Scott Parmentier. And now to Brad Smith. He looks to the man covering the left point, Dave DuPont. He elects to hold on to it. Now it comes back to DuPont. DuPont, number 21, laying it around behind the net. That's Tom Sheehan. Sheehan, one of the captains, gets checked on the play, and the puck cleared out by Matt Johnson. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty time. And Sheehan unable to complete the pass at the Mount St. Charles blue line. Out at center ice, Dave Farrell moves it up ahead. That's Scott Parmentier trying to come off the far side. He gets it right back, and look at the save made by Jason Pinto.
Great reaction by Pinto to get over there and saw the pass being made.
Makes a second save in that long shot from the point. They set up Sheehan. Sheehan aligning with Chris Murphy. They battled back to the net. The two gunners out there that we talked about at the beginning of tonight's game. Murphy for Mount St. Charles, and Sheehan, who has the puck here, tries to stuff in that won't go. Comes to the near side. Right out in front again, and the penalty time is expired. So nothing doing on the power play for LaSalle, and Mount St. Charles has dumped it down the ice. The Mounties forcing the Rams back, and that will be an icing call against Mount St. Charles. We have just under 4 minutes remaining in the opening period. Mount St. Charles up 3-0. Senior cheerleader here for LaSalle Academy. Carries an 85% academic average. 3-year varsity cheerleader, the squad captain. Student athletic trainer for the football team. And she plans to go on to college and hopes to pursue physical therapy as her major. And lists Mother Teresa and her own mother, along with the late Martin Luther King Jr. as her role models. Mount St. Charles, the Mounties, Chris Davis has played it out through center ice. And Laverne across the line, cuts in, is checked at the last second. The puck loose and picked up by John Wallace. Wallace tried a lead pass for probably the smallest guy out on the ice. Looks like Mike Marazioni, but he is not.
But he's Italian.
He is that, isn't
He'll get some posture to him. That's Mike Omiciello. Only listed as 5'5", 125 pounds. I don't think he's that tall, Jigs. I would think he's about 5'3".
Well, the coach has been somewhat confidential said he's about 5'2".
He's only a freshman.
But plays with a big heart. Getting a rest now, a short shift. Omiciello, and then down the left side come the Mounties. Trevor Hansen on left wing. A check. Puck brought back here by Dave Farrell. He's logged a lot of ice time. Farrell rushes the puck well, and then is met on a solid check by Matt Johnson. It's the referee's discretion. I know we talked about the hitting. Did not hit in the offensive zone, but the referees talking to both Tom DeFusco and Ray Grant before the game said it's a judgment call if they're both going to the puck.
Well, incidental contact. Is that what they said?
That's what they said.
That's a tough call for the referee to have to make.
It really is. There's Matt Johnson on the left side. He got checked, and the puck is cleared out through center ice. 2.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. At the 3-minute mark, Mount St. Charles took the lead, and by the 6:47 mark, they had built a 3-0 lead.
One thing also, Jigs, remember in high school hockey, both referees, two referees, both can call penalties. Different than National Hockey League where you only have one. Both referees are entitled to call penalties.
Takedown there in the center ice area, and here on the left side, Scott Parmentier puts one right on. Another fine save by Jason Pinto. Mounties move it out through center ice. Backboard, number 21 for the Rams is David DuPont. DuPont is a junior. Giving it to Scott Parmentier. Parmentier right back to DuPont as he comes down the left side. The puck stripped away, and John Perron is across the line. Look at that long reach to move around the defense. A backhand shot under the goaltender, the stick free. And the indication from the referee is that the goal is good. It is 4-0 Mount St. Charles.
Well, I never saw the light go on and wasn't sure if it had gone in or not, but the referee made the indication that it was a goal. And there's a good example, I think, Jiggs, of not being able to check. You know, I really think he was so concerned about just kind of getting his stick between his legs. Watch the play. Here comes Perron now. He just kind of let him walk around, and the back end just trickles over. Just trickles over. Number 21, Dave DuPont. I really think it's caught in a bind a little there because he can't really play the body, so therefore he's just trying to get his body in front of him. He lets him around him a little. He's holding him, but I think there's a good indication of not being able to really play the body, enables him to be able to make that little deke and dive move and walk around him.
And it wasn't excellent. It was a pro-type move, the dip of the left shoulder, and then back the other direction, going outside on the defenseman. And John Perron, a member of the French club, as you see, at Mount St. Charles, has made it 4-0. The goal at the 8:28 mark of period number 1.
You know, talking to LaSalle coach Mahoney before the game, he said one thing that's great about this tournament is it's a 3-game, best out of 3 series, and if you have a night where you don't play well, you can come back the next night and regroup. And right now it really seems that Mount St. Charles, using their speed to their advantage, seems to be playing a lot better hockey than LaSalle. I mean, this is a team that only lost 1 game or 2 games during the whole season.
And they've got a 2-on-1 developing here for the Mounties. The pass in front of the net was for Chris Murphy, but right on him was Jason Boudreau. We're at the final minute of the opening period. Mount St. Charles Academy, or Mount St. Charles High School, I should say, trying to win the state title for the 14th consecutive year. Game 2 is tomorrow night. Game 3 is Monday. A hard hit.
They've lost me now, Jiggs. That looked like a penalty. That looked like a check.
Well, it separated the man from the puck, didn't it? It did what it was designed to do. Here's a drive off Pinto and up into the seat. Good shot by Kevin Conway. Conway playing on a line with Tom Sheehan and Brad Smith.
There's a nice save by Pinto. One thing that Bill Belisle told me about Jason Pinto as the goaltender is that he plays his angles real well, and sometimes he gets a little frustrated with his goaltender because he's almost like a robot in the net. He just is so conscious of his angles that he just kind of stands there and waits for that puck to hit him. He wants him to relax a little and be a little looser, but you can see the saves that he's made. He's been in the right position at the right time.
He'd like to play college hockey. He moves on in his educational pursuits. I think he may have a shot at it, too. He's been impressive. Hasn't had that much work, albeit in the first period. Final 10 seconds ticking off the clock here. It's been all Mount St. Charles. And the Mounties over the line again. The big guy here on the right side is Chris Davis. It's checked. The puck comes back to the blue line. Al Dumas with a shot that deflected wide. And there's the buzzer, ending the opening period.
Now, not the type of period that LaSalle wanted to play. Exactly the kind of period that man, Billy Belisle, wanted to play. He felt if his team could get up a few goals, their defensive strength, which has got them this far, would take over. And right now, against a tough defensive team, you have to make up 4 goals. That is not easy to do.
And it is some pressure on this young team that had such an outstanding season. LaSalle won the division, won the championship division with an impressive record, but a not impressive first period to talk about. At the end of 1 period, it's Mount St. Charles Mounties 4, LaSalle Academy Rams, no score. We'll be back in a flash. Back at Brown University, Fede scoring from Murphy at the 3-minute mark for Mount St. Charles, then Davis from Murphy and Laverne at 5:32, Gilbert from Perron and Keegan at the 6:47 mark, and Perron in a pretty goal. Perron assisting at 13:28, and the power play opportunities, 1 for LaSalle. They had 4 shots on goal through the period, and you see that the band is all set to go, and so are we. Getting ready for the second period, the State of Rhode Island High School Hockey Championship featuring Mount St. Charles and LaSalle Academy.